All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I am your host, Axle1324.
And I'm Dog420.
That's right. Let me adjust this volume so I don't have to yell.
That's right.
Let's go. I love that intro, man.
I love it too, man. Get you going.
That's right. It's Friday, March 10th, everybody. And let's just say hello to our iconic chat, Doggy. What do you say?
Let's do that.
All right. Split Difference goes, no one here yet, huh? I was here. I just wasn't typing. But I love it. He typed this at 6:30. 6:30. So shout out to Split Difference for being here at 6:30. Appreciate you. Dreadful joins us. Dreadful, thank you so much for joining us, brother. Appreciate you. It's Timid. What's up, my lonely friend? That's Split Difference. All right. Tony Grasso joins us. He says, Timid. Man, our chat is just so iconic.
Oh, yeah. Them. Yep, every week.
That's right. And Tony Grasso says, holy crap, it's March. It sure is. It's time to cut your lawns. Throw out that weed killer. Get it going. Get it going this spring. And, of course, March is, my birthday month. So, yeah. Doggy. Dreadful says, I must be hungry. I see 2 churros on Doggy Dog's shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
He's talking about your hair.
Those are good.
That's right, cinnamon churros. Hey, Doggy, see as it is March and it is time to get your lawn ready. Are you a lawn guy? Like, do you want to have good grass on your lawn or anything?
No. I always take care of it and mow it, but I used to love the summer so much more. That's the worst part of the summer now, is having to do the yard work. That's why I like it when it gets cold. I do the lawn work, but yeah, if I should just pay somebody to do it, I'd be much happier. I'm not a fan of doing the lawn work at all. Wow. So no fun there. No pulling the weeds. Those weeds start coming up once it starts getting warm, and they don't stop. And you go out and pull them, and they're back 3 days later. I get tired of that. I got so many flower beds and stuff. So yeah, but whatever. The warm weather's cool though. I guess it's a good trade-off. So
yeah, there you go. Absolutely. And shout out to my wife. She says music is a bit loud. Sorry. It was actually on the lowest setting right there. Man, I'm gonna have to find like a setting on StreamYard that lets you adjust the volumes of things.
Yeah, they should have that handy.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, shout out to my wife, my biggest fan. You are the real MVP, not just of this show, but of my life. Thank you so much.
Exactly.
And Splint Difference says, were you a Marcher, Axel? I'm not were. I am. I am born in March. And Mike from the original Next Level Gaming joins us. He says, I'm here. Shout out to Mike. Yesterday, we played some Wolong Fallen Dynasty together last night. Had to help him through.
Oh.
That's right. Shout out to Mike. He's the real MVP as well. And John 907I says, sup, everybody. John, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I am definitely a lawn guy. I like having nice grass. I get sad if my grass is not, like, really nice.
Right, yeah.
So, unfortunately, last year, I forgot to up the time on my sprinklers, and I didn't notice until half my yard was dead. So, replanted, getting new grass out. It's already starting to spurt up. Love it. Yeah, so we're ready. At Axel 3rd. No, man, not like that. Marcher for Starfield, man. I am not sure what that means, Splendiferous. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea what this is about.
Not sure either.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry about that, everybody. Had to sneeze. And John 907I says, y'all are bro. Mike was a boss the other night. Had great fun. Yeah. That's right. He just had to get his focus up. What was it you kept typing in, John? Because I found it hysterical. But anyways, Doggy, today we're talking Nintendo. And specifically Nintendo RPGs. Mm-hmm. Of course, all the systems have fantastic RPGs. PlayStation has great RPGs. Xbox has great RPGs. PC has amazing RPGs.
Right.
And of course, third-party developers make fantastic RPGs. But today we're just going to reminisce on some of the RPGs you could play on the Nintendo. I wouldn't say they were exclusive to the Nintendo, but I'm just going to say that they're more known for being on the Nintendo, if you will.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. So that's what we're going to be talking about is some Nintendo RPGs. And let's check in with the chat one more time. Let's see. Haha, I had to apply myself. There you go. March of predictions, though, when Starfield comes out, as in coming out in March. I wanted it to come out in March. I think because it was there was a space week in March, and I thought it would be a perfect time. So I was a March hopeful. I wasn't saying it was going to come out, but I was definitely a hopeful. Do you guys see the floating hearts? I'm not sure where. And Fastback says, "Hey, Iconic Video Games, looking well out with the family." Hey, we appreciate you, Fastback.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's right. And he wasn't applying himself, Axel. That's right. That's right. And Sir X-Man joins us. Hello, everybody. Sir X-Man, thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We appreciate you. So, Doggy, talking about Nintendo. Talking about RPGs. Amazing RPGs. Incredible RPGs. What is the first RPG you want to talk to the fans about?
The first one I'll talk to the awesome chat and our fans about is Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo. And man, this game just takes it's just pure nostalgia here. This game just takes you way back to when I was like this young kid, no responsibilities, no nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what these do. It reminds me of summer vacation. This actually is the first RPG I ever played, and I'm sure the first RPG that was probably on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I acquired this game, as I've mentioned before. They had a promotion in Nintendo Power, and I think you had to get a 2-year subscription to Nintendo Power.
Oh, man, you're so lucky.
And it might have been a 1-year, something like that. But if you got that, you got this game. I think you got the strategy guides, some other strategy guides with it too. But anyway, I think you got at least this game, right? And this game, what's cool about this game, first of all, is when you open up the box, it also had like a little fold-out map. And if you turn the map, it just a whole land. If you turn it over, it had the bestiary, and it showed where all the monsters were at. It told you how many hit points they had. And it had a little card that told you what the levels were and what your hit points would go to. And it had a strategy guide that got you started. You know what I'm saying? That got you, because what this Nintendo Power thing was a promotion to get the Western audience acclimated to RPGs, kind of introduce them to them. You know what I'm saying? So they're kind of, I guess that's the point of putting all that stuff in the box, was to make sure you played the game and got kind of through it at least enough to start enjoying it. But man, okay, so I didn't know what to expect when I had this game on the way. And when I first started playing, I was like, okay, whatever. But it didn't take me long to fall in love with this open world and going to these different towns and trying to get some of the lore and figuring out where to go next. And, and it was cool because, I never had like a turn-based, it's just different type of game. It's turn-based battle, if you will, unlike Zelda where you're just slashing your sword. Leveling up was new to me. The grinding out. Yeah, this would say it was plenty of things that were still present in games today that are RPGs. The grinding out, man, there was so much grinding to get yourself up enough to beat some of these monsters. Every time you crossed over a bridge, the monsters would get tougher. It's kind of the lore, But anyway, and the one man party, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that much in any RPG, right? You know what I'm saying? So
not anymore.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, exactly. This one's one of the few, if the only one I played that just had the one man thing. But just a great soundtrack. But this was the start of my RPG career right here, and it just inspired me to keep going. Just a great game, cool little story, real addictive too. I played it through a bunch of times.
Absolutely. And Doggy has played not just the first Dragon Warrior, but the latest Dragon Warrior.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's right. Doggy is a Dragon Warrior fan. I myself have never played Dragon Warrior. I hear everybody talk good things about it. I just can't bring myself to play it. I just have so many other games to play. Maybe when I retire, doggy, I'll pull this one on. I'll pop this one into the NES. Yeah. Let's check in with our chat real quick. Let's see what we got. We got General Spartan joins us. He says, "Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us, General Spartan. You are the real MVP." And of course, the amazing, the wonderful, the beautiful Phasma joins us. She says, "Hello, friends. I miss you. Hope you're all swell." Thank you so much, Phasma. We miss you too, and you know we love you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And here we go. Harry Balzac says, "What's up?" And then R. Rob says, "What's up, guys?" Hey, Rob, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Great first choice for a game here, doggy. Dragon Warrior. As I said, I just haven't played it, but just hearing you talk about it, man, makes me want to watch you play. You got to stream that. You got to stream it one day, doggy.
The whole playthrough all at once. Yep.
That's right. Just take a Saturday off. You and Willow, Dragon Warrior. Let's do it. What was my first game? Oh yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember the name of my first game. I was so into watching that Dragon Warrior game. Of course, my first game I've talked about before. It is considered an RPG, so I'm going to talk about it again because why not? And that is none other than River City Ransom on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Guys, I'm telling you, this is on the Nintendo Switch Online. You don't even need to do the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, right? River City Ransom is a beat-em-up RPG where you go around beating up gangsters, leveling up, getting new attacks, using weapons. This is the perfect RPG for me. And not only that, look at this guy's name. It is my name. Why not? That is amazing. You know, I don't really know the story of River City Ransom because I always just run around and there's no like dialogue. This is a story told with your fist. And the story is, my fists are faster than yours. Suck it. until you get with a big boss, and that big boss just totally wipes the floor with you, unless you know how to do what this guy's doing, which is like kind of cheat the system a little. Yeah. Of course, I'm not that good. What was funny about this game is me and my friends would always play this game with damage on, where you could hurt each other. So we always did it that way because it was just so funny to us to beat each other up. We never got very far. Of course, we would turn off the damage to each other eventually and play real, but we always just wanted to beat each other up. And, you know, not every RPG lets you attack your friendlies, you know. Some of them do. Some of them do, some of them don't. Oh, man, so funny. So Sir X-Men says, Axel, that character looks just like you.
Hey, yeah.
You know, I think River City Ransom is a game about Latinos in the West. It very much follows that 80s Latino vibe, you know, blue jeans, white shirt on the top. It very much does match the Latino theme. What do you think, doggy?
Yeah, I think we're onto something here.
I think S-Man is onto something.
River City Axel.
That's right, River City Axel. River City Ransom, pay up. Where's the lunch money, guys? 1009 says, oh, getting him attacks. Oh, my goodness. Doggy, have you tried River City Ransom yet since I talked about it last?
Yeah, I actually have this on they have this on the Xbox One. Actually,
they do.
Oh. Yeah, they released it with the first 3 Double Dragons and the Super Dodgeball and something else. Anyway, yeah, this game's cool. Awesome. This game's fun. It's pretty tough.
It's tough.
It has some stores in it. I can't remember what's the deal with the stores. Like you go in and buy.
So the stores sell you extra moves, but really the only thing you need to know is Dragon Fist, Dragon Punch.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's it. Those are the only moves you ever need to buy. Trust me. And you want to buy them, but it's so funny because they're the most expensive one. And the stores also sell you snacks so you can regain health.
Snacks, that's what, yeah.
You got to buy books to learn moves. It's really an interesting game. And each screen, you know, like right now you're in River City High School, but you start off in the docks, in the warehouses, you go to the mall. So when they say River City, they really mean River City. See, now they're at the trash pickup. They're outside of the school. They came out through here. I think that's pretty awesome. Wow, that guy's good. He could even jump that fast. Wow. I really like when they die. Barf. So that is fantastic, guys. Let us know in the chat if you tried River City Ransom or your favorite NES RPG, we'd love to know what you guys have to say. Wouldn't we, Doggy?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're always in the mood to hear
That's
what
right.
you guys have to say.
We always love it. But Doggy, with all that being said, guess what time it is?
It's intermission time with Axle1324.
With Princess Zelda, who will be making a glorious return, at least for one night only, here soon.
Yes.
I am very excited for that.
I'm excited too, and I'm sure everybody in the chat is as well.
Oh man, it is going to be so epic. It's going to be so epic. I cannot wait. But guys, we are talking about RPGs, and I'm going to ask you guys some RPG questions. I want to know what you would do if you were in an RPG. Wouldn't you like to know? And I actually want to know what Doggy would do.
Okay.
So Doggy's going to also answer this question.
Yep. Okay.
So I find these questions to be hilarious. Are you ready, Doggy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is going to be great.
All right, guys. Here we go. Your question is not loading. Why is it not loading?
All right.
All
right. Give me a few seconds here.
Oh. Let's see. 8, 16, 21, 55. There it is. Okay, there we go. Asking the question now. All right, Doggy. A gang knocks you out and kidnaps your partner. Do you A, call the cops? B, forget her or him and find a new partner? Or do you C, embark on a rescue mission? Doggy, which one would you choose?
Man, that's a simple one there because I'm not calling the cops on this. They get lost on this. I'm not gonna leave my partner just to rot. I'm gonna embark on a rescue mission. Let's go. It sounds like something fun. I don't need those cops helping out. Nope.
All right, rescue mission for Doggy. Fantastic, Doggy. All right. So my partner being my spouse, if she gets kidnapped, I am also. This is an RPG, a role-playing game. I am 100% gonna embark on a rescue mission, River City ransom style, and just beat up every gangster that kidnapped her. I will press them all for information, whether they know information or not. They will all talk. Well, what do you think, Doggy? Do you think those are? I think that's a good choice, don't you think?
Oh yeah, yeah. You better go that route, right?
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, you better not go the with B.
You never know, man. Some people might be hoping their partners get kidnapped.
Yes, yeah.
All right. My wife says, "Good answer. Good answer."
Yeah, I'm saying in your case, you better not be saying B. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no, I will never say B. Of course not. I will never say B to my B.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
That's right. And my brother-in-law, Ronnie Unianto, is laughing. She said, if I find myself a new partner, I will end up in the living room. I think she means tonight.
Yeah.
That's right.
Careful
that's
how
right.
you answer.
That's right. All right, I think that's enough time. The poll's not changing anymore. Doggy, our chat. A gang knocked out our chat and kidnapped their partner. How did the chat vote?
Looks like everybody's doing the noble thing. Almost everybody. 71% embark on a rescue mission. 14% with the rest of, leave them alone and call the cops.
Somebody actually put down that they were gonna
Leave them alone.
Leave them alone. Oh my goodness. Oh
Good
wow.
thing this is a what is that? A unanimous or not unanimous, but hidden vote or whatever. Nobody knows what it is.
All right.
Except for Axel.
So, Doggy, you have embarked on your quest as I kind of knew you would. Are you ready for your next question?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Oh, hold on. Is the music still playing? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, sorry. All right, Doggy. You are on your quest, and your opponent is stronger than you. You cannot get around him. Do you run home and cry to your mama? Do you grind, hit the gym, go to martial arts classes until you're stronger? Or do you do like Mike Mullis did and call your OP friend, your Axle1324, for help? Which one do you do?
If I'm going with my video game roots, I would go with, I'd go out like I did in like Dragon Warrior there and just grind out for 20 hours and, level up, if you will. Go to the gym if you want to put it that way. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I would be tempted to call Axel because he'll get you through anything. I could see that being a viable option. But no, I'm gonna put in the hard work. I'm gonna grind those levels. Maybe go find some gold, get a better weapon. I'm gonna take this guy down.
There you go. So you're gonna grind it out.
Yep, grinding it out.
Grinding it out. Me personally, I am going to. I would reach out to my OP friend. Time is of the essence when someone has been kidnapped, doggy. You ain't got time to grind out. You gotta go rescue today. Today, doggy.
Okay.
So I would go and call my OP friend and have him take care of these larger than life bad guys so that I can get my partner back on my quest. So I would definitely call my OP friend for help. Now that's real life, but this is a video game. I would actually grind. I love grinding by myself. If I can't beat him by myself, I feel like I didn't beat him.
Yeah. If it's taking too long, find enemies that give you more experience points.
That's right. The grind is real. The grind is real. Let's see. Sir X-Men says he's going to get stronger. John 907I says he's going to apply himself.
There you go.
My brother-in-law says I'll call Axel to finish him up. Absolutely. All right. I think we might have... I felt like this one was going to be stronger. So, Doggy, the chat ran into an opponent that is stronger than them. What are they going to do?
77% are going to grind, and then 22% are going to ask a friend for some help.
Ask a friend for help. Amazing. Hey. No answers there. Absolutely nothing wrong with either of those. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button. It happens.
That does happen, yeah. I would do that a ton if I was doing that.
Oh my gosh, you have no idea how many buttons are on this thing, man.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it, man. It's too much. Yep.
It is too much. I'm telling you, I wish I could hotkey bind these. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the intermission time here. John 907I says, some punks up in here. Absolutely. We're all punks. We're all punks. But that is it for the intermission time. Doggy, can you hear the music?
Yes, I can.
All right. Amazing. All right. Doggy, what is your second pick for your RPG?
My Nintendo RPGs. Yeah, let's see. My next is going to be kind of a series. This started on Nintendo and is, I guess, since moved on in a way. Is the Final Fantasy series. I saw this coming in Nintendo Power, and they were hyping this up too, right? And I was already like, okay, these kind of games are my bag after the Dragon Warrior, you know what I'm saying? So tried this out. I loved it. It was a step up. The story was more deep. As you can see, you had 4 people in your party. This first one, in the first one here. The first one you could pick.
I just pulled up the first one that came up.
Yeah, and so in the first one you could pick between. There was 6 classes, and you would pick 4 people to have in there. There's different mages, a fighter, a thief, that kind of stuff. And you would pick those 4 people, and they would be in your party the whole time. And that just through the whole game. This game introduced you new mechanics and stuff. Just kind of introduced you new stuff in RPG. And then the great Final Fantasy II, one of my favorite games ever, came out a few years later. And it introduced the changing party instead of just having a party. Set. You start out with one person, then you'd have people join, you'd have people backstab you and die and this and that. So it's just a way better story. It also introduced the Chocobo. Right? No, I did say that right. Chocobo, which is one of the most famous.
Chocobo?
Yeah. Chocobo. Yeah.
Chocobo. Yep. Chocobo.
Yeah. So, and he's still around to this day. He's a real he's like kind of a mascot for those guys in a way.
He really is.
Yeah, I love that story. Like I said, it's just one of my favorite games ever. I played it through so many times. I played it through so much that one of the times I played it, I actually made it through the whole game without dying, except for the places that it made you actually die. You know, because there's a few places you like had to die. And then, of course, the great Final Fantasy III after that, which just went on and improved. And that one's considered by a lot of people as one of the greatest RPGs on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, of all time.
And of all time, too, which is saying a lot, either on the Super Nintendo or of all time. Oh, yeah, and the active time battle system in the Final Fantasy II, I forgot to mention that. That was pretty cool. Like, you couldn't just stand there. If you stood there, the guys would attack you. You know, you couldn't just stand there and make your mind up, oh, what am I going to do? And go through all the menus. You have to hurry up and get through it. You know what I'm saying? And Final Fantasy III added all that, had even better music, even better graphics, way deeper story. Just all three of these games, they just tied me in, and they were just, all of them were so different. And of course they were awesome because they still go on today. The franchise is still going today. You can buy all of these games still on iOS, you know. And I'm still patiently waiting the Pixel remaster to come out on the PS because they won't bring it on Xbox. So I'll be able to replay all these games again, including the ones that came out in Japan that we didn't get to play here.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You know, so I've played both Final Fantasy 1 and 3 or 6, you know.
Yeah, 6, yep.
And 2 I've never played, but I heard you talk about it so much. And it got a remake on the 3DS or the DS?
Yeah, it's been done on a lot of things.
I might have to look it up on the DS, but I have played 1 and 3, and they're great games. I can see why Square revolutionized the RPG genre for a long time, and why every hit Square put out was just a banger, like Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger. I mean. And all the way out, you know, Square does put out some fantastic RPGs, no matter what you think of them, even to this day. So, and Final Fantasy, I mean, who doesn't know about Final Fantasy?
Right.
I mean, on our age group, everybody knows about Final Fantasy. I'm kind of wondering on younger age group, guys, if you're younger, let's say you're in your 30s, you know, mid-20s, mid-30s, let us know if you know about Final Fantasy. We really love to know what you guys think. Yeah.
And the first Final Fantasy was actually about Square's Soft's final game. You know, that's why it's called Final Fantasy, because if the first Final Fantasy did not succeed, they were done for. So yeah, obviously it succeeded. And they ended up merging with Enix, and they are one of the bigger developers around now. So, you know, it all started with this title.
Absolutely. Fantastic choice, Doggy, as always. I'm sorry, I'm always doing like 15 things.
Oh, that's cool, man.
And I love you for always carrying the show for me, Doggy. You are amazing.
Oh, you carry the show, bro. I just help out a little bit.
Yeah, Jesse Darby jumps in. Jesse Darby, thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We appreciate you. Sir X-Men says that he works out while he's playing Megadeth right now. Wow, that's
cool.
That's some good workout music.
That is good workout music. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Some angry. Get that anger out. Jesse Darby says, Sir X-Men, you don't seem like the type to listen to Megadeth. And Sir X-Men says, I've been listening to metal and rock since the 70s. Wow. And HTK360 joins us. Thank you so much, HTK360. We appreciate you. Dreadpool says he loves Final Fantasy 3/6. That's right.
Yeah.
It's great. I love the futuristic approach they took on Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, the first two Final Fantasies were kind of, fantasy, and Final Fantasy 6 went sci-fi. So I totally loved it. Was not expecting it.
Yeah. Yep. The introduction of technology into everything they were trying to say. Yep.
Tony Grasso says, I don't think anyone in here is in their 20s. Hey, you know what? It's okay. We'll attract those 20-year-olds to the show one day. No problem. I'm excited for it. Rooney, my brother-in-law says, my first Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 8. Hey, I've heard a lot of people argue that 8 is one of the best.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Dreadpool says Final Fantasy is famous again because Past Malone played it. Post Malone. Post Malone played it. People are like, they made 15 plus already. Yeah, exactly. Has the panel glanced at their DMs? I have not. Give me a second. Let me go look at my DMs real quick, Dread. Give me a minute here.
Yeah.
I do have DMs.
Oh, yeah, I have my phone muted. That's why I did.
Sorry. All right. Doggy is a Dragon Warrior fan. I myself have never played Dragon Warrior. That's right. Doggy. Oh, yeah. I guess it does show little hearts floating. Huh. That's cool. So earlier, Dreadpool asked us if we see little hearts floating. Obviously, I'm looking at the software. I'm not looking at the stream. So yeah, I didn't see. I did not see it. So thank you for that, Dreadpool. I do see the hearts floating. It was. I was in 1970 Chrome Pony. First off, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Welcome to the show. You are the real MVP. He says, I was in my 20s 30 years ago. Oh my gosh. Jesse Darby says, you can attract 20-year-olds. All you got to do is offer to buy them beer. Negative on that. They will get no beer from me. I am not a lawbreaker. I am not a lawbreaker.
Hey, you got to give him credit for, throwing out the ideas though. There you go.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I'm so busy doing this. I forgot what my second choice was. There we go. Yep.
That was funny.
All right. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was great. Let's see, who do I want to? This one right here. Perfect. Go. All right. So my first game that I'm going to talk about is going to be this one right here. It is a game that came out. Well, the series has an interesting history. I might talk about it. I might not. Let's see how I feel. But my next game is going to be Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door on the Nintendo GameCube. Guys, Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door is the best Paper Mario, hands down. If you are a Paper Mario fan, this is the best one. You got to get it. It's only going up in price. I don't think they've re-released this one. I don't think they've done anything to expand on it or republish it or anything, even though they would make a ton of money on it. And I think the reason they don't republish it is because they want to, advertise the newest ones. I did like the Origami King. I think it's fantastic, but Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door is still the best Paper Mario there is. Fun story about Paper Mario. Paper Mario actually started out on the Super Nintendo as Super Mario All-Stars, co-developed with Square Enix. At the time it was just Squaresoft. And Squaresoft developed it. They made it with the Mario license and all that other good stuff. But I guess Nintendo didn't want to keep paying for that All-Stars name and licensing and sharing the pot of gold. Those greedy guys. So on the Nintendo 64, they created Paper Mario. It is a new way to do the new RPG. It is the Mario RPG that replaced the 7 stars. And I picked this game because it's just so unique. The little paper shapes, everything is flat, but cel shaded. You can squeeze through stuff, everything. It is amazing. It is a fantastic game. I can't recommend it enough to you. The boss fights in this are amazing. The story is great and funny. I mean, I thought this was so funny when I saw it. I mean, it's just a funny game, guys. It's just a funny game. Great humor. And the fact that everybody gets stuck on stuff and all kinds of things like that. It's just great. Great. Doggy, Paper Mario series. Have you tried it at all?
I've never tried the Paper Mario series. Looks cool. You say it was like a spin-off of Super Mario RPG? Was that
yeah, Super Mario RPG, the 7 stars.
Yeah, that's cool. That was cool little story you told. No, I never tried these. I didn't have tons. You say it was on a 64. This is where this one started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have tons of games for the 64. So, no, I never got a chance to try these.
All right. Well, if you haven't, I definitely recommend it, guys. Recommend it from the Iconic Video Games Podcast. Axle1324 recommends it.
It is
I thought this was a family show. What did she just do to Mario? She kissed him. And now she's exhaling next to him. By the way, guys, shout out to Jason Max. Jason Max, you are the real MVP. He says, just remember, Xbox is number one. Absolutely. We love Xbox here. And Sir X-Man is out. Sir X-Man, thank you so much for being with us. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Titan Drago joins us. Titan Drago, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
What's
you
up,
are the
brother?
real MVP.
Up,
he says, when people suck at multiplayer games, I tell them to go play Paper Mario.
There you go. See, there you go.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. Splendid Difference says, me either. I don't like the 64. Nothing about the 64. Hey, this is on the GameCube. This is on the 3DS, on the DS. It is now on the Switch. Paper Mario is a fantastic series. And, of course, with Titan Drago joining us, Splendid Difference. Splendid Difference says, that dirtbag! I can't say it like he says it. He says it so much better. All right. But with all of that being said, Doggy, do you know what time it is?
Yes, I do. It's intermission time with Princess Axel.
All right. Thank you so much, Doggy. Appreciate you. Princess Axel here with the intermission. And actually, this intermission, we got a little something here. Let's see if I can do this.
Whoa. Can't hear you, Axel. Muted.
What? What was that, Doggy?
What was that? What was that?
That's right. Guys, the announcement that we got is we finally, after a long time, we got our fourth member coming in to the Iconic Video Games Podcast, coming in March 24th. You definitely don't want to miss it. And of course, we put in some little teasers here that death is coming. That's right. And let us know if you guys are ready for death in the chat, or if you are scared of death in the chat. Let us know. Doggy, are you ready for death?
I am ready for death. This is going to be awesome. And you guys in the chat, you're in for a real treat. March 24th, 2023. Mark it on your calendars. Be here. Be here live. This is going to be fun.
It is. It's going to be fantastic, man. I am so excited to introduce you to the fourth panel member. I'm not going to give you anything else other than what the trailer said, guys. You definitely don't want to miss March 24th coming up here in 2 weeks. So You don't have to wait that long. Just one pay period. 80 hours of work. That's it. Just 80 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, but I am so ready for death. I cannot wait. I wish it was tonight. That's how much I am so excited. I wish it was tonight, but got to build the hype, Got to build the hype, Doggy.
Yep. And I'm hyped. That video, I'm hyped.
Absolutely. That video is amazing. 1970 Chrome Pony says that was cool. It certainly is, and it definitely reflects our new member. My wife, Lesbian, goes, what? Absolutely. Dreadpool has his mind blown.
Oh.
Absolutely. Lucia says, new member. Absolutely. John 9079 says, yeah, Axel. Let's see. Splendid Difference is saying, Dutch Praxis. Oh, good guess. I'm not going to tell you.
We got some guesses coming in. Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead and throw the guesses out there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Ooh. I almost thought she typed ooh woo.
Ooh.
Ooh. Phasma says she's very scared of death, which is why I'm going to live forever. Absolutely live forever.
Yeah, I'm there with you. Okay. Yeah.
That's right. Dreadpool says new member, big eyeballs. That's right. R-Rob says the beat was nice and that the music rocks, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
absolutely
that was really cool.
1970 Curl Pony says a little scared but excited, kind of like being on the front row of a Cher concert. I've never seen a Cher concert, so I wouldn't know. Tony Grasso says, I'm scared of death too, which is why I'm with a psychiatrist every week at Phasma. There you go. And Dreadpool says, is it IXI, Boogeyman IXI? It is a very good guess, Dreadpool. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. You know what, Doggy? Let's watch that trailer again. You want to watch it again?
Hey, let's watch it again. That's so cool.
Let's watch it again, chat.
Right, yeah.
That's right. Why not? Let's watch it one more time, chat.
I'm hyped.
That's right. You know, Sir X-Men is going to be sad he missed that announcement.
Right, man. It's a regret he'll never forget.
But you know what, Doggy? The show must go on. That was the intermission time. It was actually announcement time, fans. Sorry. We just had to get it out there to you guys to let you guys know that death is coming. But actually, Doggy, we took a poll in the chat.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did.
This is the chat. Yes, ready for death. Or are
Looks
they
like
scared?
We've got 76% says I am ready for death. I am scared of death. 23%. And I can't blame you either way.
Absolutely
can't blame you either way. It's a mixed bag of emotions right now. But I know one thing. March 24th is going to be awesome. Don't miss it, because if you miss it live, it's going to be a regret you'll never forget.
That's right. All right, let's see. Our Rob, of course, he said, do it to the video. My brother-in-law, Ronnie, says, too scared to death, leaving my beautiful fams. Hey, you do have a beautiful fam. Splendiferous and Dreadpool are guessing Skull Z. Maybe not. Tune in March 24th, guys. And Phasma says, hell yeah, congrats. Phasma, you're going to love the fourth panel member. Trust me. Trust. Luis V, is it a she or a he? I can't tell you. It's a fourth.
Yeah,
it's a fourth.
It's a fourth. There you go.
Yes, absolutely. John 907 I says, death is upon us. And Next Level Gaming, Mike Mullen says, do not miss it. Be there or get your butt kicked by Wolong. Right. Absolutely. What a fantastic audience we got so far. But Doggy, the show must go on.
That it must.
That's right. This isn't 20 questions. Dragon Heart Yobi, Yobi, thank you so much.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, thank you so much. You are the real MVP. And Prasma says, I can't wait. And she says, oh no, we should die with crying. Oh my gosh. The trailer did say death is coming in English, not in Spanish. Oh,
yeah.
That's right. All right, Doggy, what is your next game?
Right, my last, but not least, or might not even the last. We probably do another whole Nintendo show. But my last one for this show is Secret of Mana. And man, by the time I played this, when I was I loved Zelda. Like the Zelda 3, Zelda 1. The overhead views, and I love Final Fantasy. And what this ended up being, and looked like to me when I saw this one in magazines, it looked like a cross between Zelda and Final Fantasy. I was like, man, this is going to be so cool. Because really, this game offered at the time something, as far as, I might be wrong, but players hadn't really experienced. It's kind of the first action RPG, you know what I'm saying, where it's had action, hacking and slashing with some RPG elements, right? Just kind of one of the first. There's little bars down at the bottom. Mm-hmm. If you took a swing, that bar would go back down and you'd have to wait for it to fill back up. And if you did it too early, you wouldn't get much out of your hit, and that'd keep you from spamming your buttons. So that's cool. The weapon wheel, I was going to say that too. The weapon wheel, introduced to the weapon wheel. I don't think I'd ever seen that in the games, before, but it's still around to this day. It's still prominent.
That's right. It is actually. It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else? Huge boss in this game. It's a cool story. The soundtrack was just absolutely amazing. I'm kind of mad at myself for not including this in the 90s soundtrack back on our music show. Because, yeah, this one was great. I forgot about how great this one was. One of the greatest features of this game, though, was because you always had your party of 3 was all on screen. And if you could play 2 players if you had a set controller, which me and my brother did. That's what's so great. I love that. Me and my brother played through this, staying up late, just played through this, the whole thing together, played it, it's, great memories of that. But you could also, if you had a multi-tap, which we didn't have that, but if you had the multi-tap, which could have up to 4 players, you could have 3 players play at once on this game. So definitely the first RPG that took advantage of that kind of deal. So that was really cool. But I really enjoyed playing this with my brother. Great memories of that. That's one of the main reasons I picked it, was just that. And yeah, I saw they had this for PS4. Someone will be picking this up and playing it again. Oh yeah, I forgot I had another piece of lore I was going to say. This game was actually originally intended for the Super Nintendo CD-ROM, right? Which we all know didn't happen and turned into the PlayStation, right? So this game almost got canned once that project didn't happen. Once Sony took whenever Nintendo went with Philips and all that crumbled or whatever. And they almost canned this game, but thankfully they didn't, because it was one of the greatest games I played on the Super Nintendo. Like I said, I really enjoyed playing through this with my brother. Great memories and great game.
Absolutely. This one is on my backlog. And not only in my backlog, but it's in my to buy. I want to own this game physically on the Super Nintendo. I need to find it at a fair price. None of those eBay inflated prices. I'm not paying that. Oh, no way.
No.
I want a fair price. But it is on my list of games that I want to buy. And I know it came out on the Switch and the PS4 recently. And I've been so many times I see it at the game store on the Switch. I'm like, I should buy it. But then if I buy it, I won't buy it for the Super Nintendo. My collection will be incomplete. But it's so much cheaper on the Switch than it is on the Super Nintendo right now. So it's one of those games that I is on my to collect and playlist.
You'll love it.
I am a game collector, guys. I do love collecting the old stuff, but I'm also not rich, so I gotta bide my time, find the deals, maybe find it at your yard sale with a grandma that doesn't know what she has. It could happen. But fantastic choice, Doggy. I do want that game. And
you'd love it.
Tell me that it's multiplayer. Oh man, that's it. Get ready, wife. You're gonna be playing this game with me.
Oh, you would love to on that. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. All right, let's see. Let's check in with the iconic chat. Splendifer says, please don't tell me it's clowns, because if it is, I'll be pissed. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Sirksman says, I already know it's Darth. So many great
games. We got some. Yeah, we got some.
Brandon Foltz joins us. Brandon Foltz.
Hey, what's up, brother? Thank you, Brandon Foltz. We got some sure guesses here. We got some people who are pretty sure here.
That's right. Doggy's the real MVP. No, Brandon Foltz, you are the real MVP.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon Foltz and Carmen. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Thank you for joining us.
Triple is guessing that it's Cosmo, the Marvel Universe dog. I'm gonna go in and shut that down. No, it's not.
Okay. All right. Okay. There's your clue. There's your one clue you get.
It's not a dog.
Yeah. You already got a dog, so.
Yeah. All right. The original Next Level Gaming is guessing Titan or saying hi to Titan. I can't quite know. Brandon Foltz says Secret of Mana, best freaking game ever.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yep.
That's right. Let's see. It's Darth. Wow. Nice. John I know 79 says that Secret of Mana reminds him of E.T. on the 2600. Dang.
Got some vibes. Got some vibes.
Oh my god. Let me think. So let's see, what else do we got? Doc Practice is awesome. He sure is awesome. Let's see. Splendifer says that he is also a game collector. Yeah. How can you not be? How could you not be a game collector these days? Well, I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm a super game collector because I'm not. There's lots of people that have more games than me, but you know, I like what I like. I'm just gonna put it out there. I like what I like. Let's see. Dragonheart Yobi says, whenever I go on vacation, I want to be a guest on here. If you will y'all allow it. Yeah, let me know.
Oh yeah,
Yobi.
dude. Yeah.
We are starting a thing where we only do one guest a month. So let us know when your date is so I can pencil you in.
Yeah, we'd love to have you on, Yobi.
We would love to have you, Yobi.
Yeah, please come
Absolutely.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that'd be awesome. I look forward to that already too.
Absolutely. And I have no idea what Titan and HTK are talking about right now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Right. Little conversation among ourselves. That's all right.
Yeah, that's all right. Which is cool.
Too, yeah.
Hey, you know what? Use it as a chat room. Talk to each other.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, guys. My last and final game. I was very torn between The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, as it is probably the most influential Legend of Zelda game that I have played, or The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, which was amazing open world design, incredible combat if you learned it, and I just spent so much time on this game by choice. You could probably finish this game in under 10 hours if you really wanted to, because you don't need the Master Sword or the shield or anything to beat Ganon. Trust me, he's easy. But I went with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild because it's newer, and I have a rule when I do these lists. I'm only going to name one per franchise. So maybe next time we do this again, iconic Nintendo RPGs 2, I'll bring up Ocarina of Time. But today it's all about Breath of the Wild, and man, talk about going big open world and just priming you with curiosity and monsters everywhere and little secrets to do everywhere. It reminded me so much of Ocarina of Time, only updated and better. And it was such a fantastic adventure because every time you look off to the horizon, you saw something I wanted to explore. I would go explore it, fight a boss, get ambushed, end up finding more shrines, getting my character up, getting another horse. That's another thing. You could horse collect. And I tried to register a dead horse. I tried to register a bear. You could ride a bear. Yes, that's right. You could ride a bear. I found the Lord of the Mountain, which is like a spirit horse. Got him, tried to register him, couldn't. It was just so fun to play this game. And, the Blood Moon that resets every few days, that is a nice little way of repopulating the open world with items and bad guys. It was just so fantastic. And of course, I believe this is I want to say it's the first one where they gave Zelda a voice on this one. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think this is the first time Zelda's had an actual voice, not just a tone. So it's super awesome. Love it. If you haven't played Breath of the Wild, you are missing out if you are into action adventure RPGs, because I think it's up there. Like a lot of people, I think the best action adventure RPG probably is still maybe The Witcher. But I'm going to say Zelda is probably the most fantastic open world designed action adventure RPG I've ever played, because it's just, I couldn't put it down. For a year, nothing was on my Switch than this. And I played this day one. So yeah. Doggy, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. What do you think?
I was kind of the opposite of you. I played it and put it down.
You played it and put it down?
Yeah, man.
Why you gotta go for my jugular like that, doggy?
I don't know. I'm not really talking trash about it. It's a great game. I just stopped playing it and didn't ever started playing it again. And I don't know if I'll ever get back to it. There's so much stuff to play now.
Right.
But no, I'm not talking trash. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really heard many people say bad things, except for the breaking weapons thing. It's kind of.
Oh, that's just a mechanic, man. You got to adjust the mechanics in games. I find it so funny that people complain about breaking weapons.
I always hate that and stuff, but it's just a mechanic of the game. Learn to play it. But yeah, no, there's this game's great. But I'm not talking trash. I just put it down and didn't start back up again. So,
I find the breaking weapons actually have been a good mechanic, and I'll tell you why. Because it forced you to learn other weapons. It forced you to use other weapons. Because, a lot of times you find that weapon you like, and you don't want to do anything else. That's it. I'm happy with this one. You know what I mean, doggy?
Oh yeah, yep.
So I think the breaking weapons was a good mechanic in the game. And trust me, the fire sword, I was so sad when that fire sword broke. Even though I knew it would. So yeah. Let's check in with the iconic chat.
Let's do that.
Let's see. 1970 Chrome Pony says, honestly, guys, y'all put on a good show every week, and I want to thank you. I learn a lot from you. Hope the show grows. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Chrome Pony, we appreciate it. Hey, tell your friends. We would love to have new people in the chat. Splendid Differences, is that right, Axel? I'm not sure what your question is, Splendid Difference. Could you be a little more specific? Appreciate it. Hey, I have that game. I have not played it yet, though. You should definitely play it. Only problem was I broke my only weapon, the stick. You can pick up another stick. Stick pull. You can pick up rocks. Trust me.
Yeah, there's more sticks.
There are more sticks in the world of Legend of Zelda. It's actually pretty funny because I ran out of weapons fighting the horse lion thing, and ironically, the game knows that you're out of a weapon. It will randomly spawn a weapon, and sometimes that randomly spawned weapon is a stick. So it's pretty hilarious. It was pretty hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I did that on purpose. I wanted to see what would happen because I just love the game so much. I wanted to see. All right. With all of that being said, Dougie, do you know what time it is?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's intermission time with the man, the myth, the legend, Axle1324 Gaming.
Thank you so much, Dougie. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother.
So, guys, again, you are on a quest. You decided to go embark on a rescue mission, and you decided to grind until you got stronger. Well, now we want to know. You and your buddies are out there trying to rescue your one and only companion, your one and only partner, but one of your fellow companions gets knocked the heck out. What do, doggy? Do you get your companion up? Maybe use a Phoenix Down, a revive potion, something. Or do you let the healer handle it and keep attacking? Or do you run away from the fight? Doggy, what are you doing?
Man, I'm gonna do what I do in the games, man. If I got a healer, I'm just gonna keep hacking and slashing. I'm gonna let that healer take care of that light work back there. Yeah, so I'm hacking and slashing. Hopefully the healer can take care of you. Otherwise, man, should took care of business. Tough luck. Yeah.
That's
See you
right.
at the funeral.
See you at the funeral. Dang, death is really coming at doggy's house.
Death is here.
That's right. Me, I always let the healer handle it. Always. There's a reason why you're the healer. Do your job. Not just in video games, but in real life. I was in the army, and when someone got hurt, you know what I did? Medic! I wasn't dealing with that. We got medics for that. So not only in RPGs am I going to press the attack, in real life I press the attack. So yeah, the healer is going to handle it. Ty Drago gets in his 2 cents. He said, healer can handle it because I'm a freaking beast. A freaking beast. Love it there, Drago. Love it. Toolman55.
Toolman, what's up, brother?
Thank you so much, Toolman. We appreciate you. You are the real MVP. We are asking the question. You are on an RPG quest. You got knocked. One of your companions got knocked out. What do? Be sure to answer live here on the Iconic Video Games Podcast. But what if you are the healer? I am never the healer. Just putting it out there, Dreadful. I am never the healer. Doggy, do you ever do healer builds?
No, I don't want to be the healer.
Hey, nobody want to play healer.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What? Support?
Yeah. Nope.
No, this is an RPG, and I am the main character. I am the hero, not the healer. Not a support character.
Exactly. I'm not getting no credit for being a healer. There's just no nothing.
Yeah, no way.
Oops.
Me being the healer.
Healer.
Hey, Dreadpool. Jesse Darby says, Dreadpool, if you're the healer, you're just dead. Yeah, no kidding. You don't do any damage. John Anasoda says, heal up and then whoop some butt, Dreadpool. Whoop some butt. That's right. I love our chat. They're so fun.
Oh, our chat is so awesome, man. I love you guys. Every week, you guys make this so fun.
Absolutely. Oh, Time Drago says, my son Clark loves to be the healer. He's such a good boy. Yeah, absolutely. You know, my best friend, Iceman, he's always the support character. He does it. So, and he's really good at it. Brandon Foltz says, I am the Mercy on Overwatch. There you go.
Okay.
Amazing. And Boogeyman joins us.
Boogeyman.
Hey, Boogeyman, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. You are the real MVP. You missed my message, man. Did I? Where is it? Maybe he looks like a beast. Talking to Titan Drago, saying as he says, because he's a freaking beast, a freaking mother freaking beast. There you go. Sorry about that, Splendiferous. Don't mean to. I find it so funny. Splendiferous always types in caps, and this time he didn't. So maybe that's why I
threw you off there. Yeah,
that's right. Jack and Hart Joby says, "I'm the shooter. I'll try to be the healer. You're the most important person in the team. You keep everyone alive. The healer is very important."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not me. Doggy, we asked this question to our chat. What did they decide to do?
What do we have here? We had 63% would let the healer take care of the action there. And 36% would get your companion up. So there you go. And then 0 for the runaway.
All right. Well, some of these guys are healers. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it when the chat votes in ways that I don't anticipate. Love it. This is why you guys are amazing and the real MVPs of the show. All right, Doggy. I think you're going to love this last one.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Oh, my gosh. I am 3 characters too long.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mm-hmm. How do I get rid of three things here? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna erase that word. Okay. Sorry guys.
Yeah, we don't need every word. Take a the out of there or something.
There's no way to test these, if I'm being honest. All right. Okay, sorry, I had to edit that one too on the fly. Here we go. All right, Doggy. You are on your quest to rescue your one and only. You let the healer bring you back up. You decided to go do this. But, Doggy, you got distracted. You got hungry. You went to the bathroom. You ate something. And you can't remember what you're supposed to do next. What do you do, Doggy? Okay. Do you wander around until you figure it out? Do you call the Nintendo Power Line at 206-885-7529? Do you get the official Nintendo Power Strategy Guide for your quest? Or are you lame and just look it up on YouTube?
Let's see. What's our first one? Wander around and figure it out. Okay. For a couple of these games, like the first Final Fantasy and I guess the Dragon Warrior came with the strategy guide, so I'd have to go maybe at the Nintendo Power on those. But then the other ones, I wander around and just figured it out. So what am I gonna do? I gotta get the love them back in a hurry, man. I'm just gonna go with the Nintendo Power strategy guide. Let's go.
Nintendo Power Strategy Guide.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. Let's check in with the chat real quick. 1970 Chrome Pony says, cool cup, Axel. Hey, thank you. This is a gift from one of my coworkers.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. In that situation, you ought to be it all. That's right. He's talking about being the healer and the attacker, I think. And John 907 says, I'm a call Nintendo. That's right. The Nintendo Power Line.
That was great. Put that in there.
So, I've always been lame and went to YouTube. I've always gone to the internet, whether it was YouTube or back in the day, GameFAQs.com, and download the text strategy guide,
Oh, I've done that. Yeah,
The internet was always there for me to rescue me from when I was lost. So I am gonna go to look it up on YouTube because I was too poor to have Nintendo Power, and I was too poor to call the Nintendo Power line. My parents would have killed me if I called the Nintendo Power line.
Yeah, I never called that either.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be the Nintendo Power line for me. It's always gonna be the Nintendo Power, not the Nintendo. Sorry, YouTube for me. Amazing. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Guess who's in the chat, everybody? Princess Zelda.
Princess Zelda, woo!
Princess Zelda, we miss you, and you are the real
MVP
of the show.
And the whole chat here misses you too.
That's
A
right.
whole chat full of people.
And she goes, 1979 Chrome Pony. Did you see the train? Yeah, 1970 Chrome Pony. Did you see my the Texas Special engine over there?
Yeah.
Right, over there. Yeah. Did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah, I love it. Let's see. 1970 Chrome Pony says, I'll give it an effort to figure it out. Then YouTube it. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh, yeah. Good old YouTube. You got to love YouTube nowadays. Yeah. Yep.
Jesse Darby says, you should put a poll up in the chat about how many people believe Forspoken should be in the garbage dump next to ET. I 100% would. However, I feel that question is not the style of this show. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry, Jesse Darby. Don't mean to be rude. I'm just not going to. Random folks forgot. You forgot. Give up and never play again.
Yeah, it was a good one too.
Leave your partner out there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And of course, Princess Zelda says, I miss you too. Absolutely. Doggy, we asked the chat what they would do. Oh my goodness. We have a tie. Doggy, what would the chat do? No, we don't have a tie. It just looked like it.
We got 50%. Look it up on YouTube. It keeps moving. 35%. Nintendo Power Strategy Guide. 14%. Wander around and figure it out. And 0% would call the Nintendo Power Hotline. Did anybody ever call that? Anybody in the chat? Anybody?
Yeah, chat. Let us know if you actually ever
called them.
We'd love to hear that.
I called the other number, the other one that was just the customer service one. You could ask them questions about stuff that's coming out or just certain random things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember. We called that so much, like 255, 3700, something like that. We called that so many times, asking them dumb questions, but never called the tip line. Because yeah, my parents probably would have killed me too for doing that. That kind of stuff was expensive back in the day, calling those kind of hotlines and stuff like that. Especially,
it was like so much per minute. I mean, it was.
They had like wrestling hotlines and all that other stuff back in the day. I remember that kind of stuff. Yeah. Call now 1-900. Whatever.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And what's funny is those guys that worked on the Nintendo Power line, they had to figure it out on themselves and create their own little strategy guides.
Right. Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah. So shout out to those guys who worked hard on that line.
Just played games all day, figuring it out and knowing the answers. Yeah,
absolutely. Fastback says there was no YouTube in the 80s.
There wasn't?
This could be a modern RPG. We're not talking back in the day. Nintendo still makes RPGs. My brother called it Fastback. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Let us know if your brother survived your parents' whooping when they got that phone bill. Let us know. Boogeyman says, I answered as if YouTube wasn't a choice because when I played Nintendo games, it wasn't.
Right. Yeah. That's it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I still play Nintendo games, so for me, it's still a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon Fultz says, I called a power chat. It involved heavy breathing and stroking on a controller. Weird. All right. We have derailed. That's a train term for you.
So yeah, you show the train and we derail. Yep. Fall right off the rails right after it.
That's right. 1970 Chrome Pony says, I've seen the train now. I love it. And I miss you on the show, Princess Zelda. We all miss Princess Zelda. Wait, is the fourth Titan Drago? Now he wouldn't have cool intro like that. You never know. It could be Titan Drago.
Yeah, it could. Yeah. Who did we rule out already?
Before the Game Genie. That's right. The Game Genie was awesome. But yes, YouTube nowadays. That's right. YouTube. All the way YouTube every day. No way to stop the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Easiest way to anything else for the chat today?
No, just like I say, don't miss here in 2 weeks. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's going to be a great show.
Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. With that being said, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the show here, guys. We're going to get out of here. Be sure to tune in next week. Next week's episode will air at our normal time but it's going to be pre-recorded as I will be on vacation. So we're going to pre-record the show. But Doggy is going to be live in the chat during the premiere for you guys, answering any questions. And of course, if I can, I will as well. But I'm going to be on vacation. I probably won't. Just saying. But yeah, guys. But then the week after that, March 24th, is the big reveal of the 4th. Be sure to miss it. Be sure you don't miss it. Be sure you do not miss it. Do not miss it.
We know what he meant, guys.
Absolutely. And with all that being said, guys, we're going to get out of here. I'm Axle1324.
I'm Doggy420.
And don't forget, guys, you, the chat, are the real MVP to the show, and we appreciate you. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah.